First, it was supposed to be for 2 weeks.
Me too, manifesting it. Right.
And just to flatten the curve. And now, after more than a year, we are still here. We are still here with authoritarian governments that are violating our freedoms. So I'm very pleased that you are here, because freedom is the most important value in a free society. I cannot believe, yesterday like you, I was watching the news. I was watching Dodd Ford when he said that if you are in a car driving around in Ontario, the police may arrest you to ask you for your papers.
What a joke.
And asking you, where are you going? Why are you going? So, that's not our Canada. That's why you are here today, and that's why I'm here today. I'm looking at what is happening right now in our country. I'm looking at what happened in communist China, and I feel like I'm not in Canada anymore. I'm a proud Canadian like you, and you know, we need always to fight for our freedom, because right now we cannot take our freedom for granted anymore. And we are saying to these establishment politicians in Ottawa, in Quebec, in BC, in Ontario, enough is enough. Every business is essential. We must end these draconian lockdowns right now. Our children must be able to go to school in person,
Yes.
without wearing any mask.
Yes.
Our churches must be reopened. That's why I was in Vancouver, and after that in Alberta, and now I'm here to do what I'm doing right now, to fight for you, for our freedom, for our liberty. And if people are there and are listening, we may be a tiny minority, but we are starting an ideological revolution. And I like to say, like Judge Napolitano once said, in the long history of the world, only few generations has been granting the role of defending our freedom in its maximum hour of danger. You are that generation. This is your role, and now is the time. We must defend our freedom, our way of life, our Western civilization values right now against these authoritarian governments in Ottawa, in BC, in Quebec. enough is enough. And, you know, some people are calling me Mad Max. But I think you are like me today. You are mad, we are mad. And we are starting something. We are starting something great. Because we may be here today, 500 people, but our fellow citizens are watching us. And when you start a revolution, you need only 10% of the population to start a revolution. And Canadians are looking at us. There's a silent majority out there.
There is.
A silent majority that know, like us, we are here all together. All together. That's only the beginning. And I'm saying to Doug Ford, I'm saying to Mr. Legault in Quebec, I'm saying to Mr. Trudeau, and the supposed to be Conservative Party in Canada.
So a joke. Liars. Not like liars.
Just watch us. Just watch us. We are proud Canadians, and we believe in individual freedom, in personal responsibility, respect and fairness, and that's not fair what is happening to us right now. Flatten the curve, and you must know that if you had COVID, you have 95.95% chance of surviving. So, yes, COVID is out there, but we know all that. The most important data is the number of deaths. And they don't speak about that because, like in Quebec, it's about 8 to 10 deaths a day. That's sad, but that's not what it was a year ago. And here also in Ontario, the numbers are going down. So that's the data that we must watch. And they are scaring us and the population. We know how to deal with that virus right now. But what we don't want a vaccine passport. We know everybody must be able to choose if they want a vaccine or not, and we'll respect that. For me personally, I'm 58 years old. I think I'm in shape, and I'm looking at the data. If I have COVID, I have 95.95% chance of surviving. So I won't have that vaccine. That's okay.
Yeah, good for you.
But
Poison.
establishment politicians want to divide us in two kinds of citizens, the vaccinated one and the unvaccinated one. That's a discrimination and that's unfair because the vaccinated Canadians will have privileges, but the unvaccinated Canadians won't be able to go to a baseball game or a rock concert or to go out to a restaurant. It is unfair. It is unfair.
It's criminal.
No vaccine passports in this country. So my commitment to you today is very simple. I will never never do any compromise with our principles. Never. And I will always fight for what is right, because there is never a bad time to fight for what is right, and we know what is right. It's to gain back our freedoms as soon as possible. But I'm asking you today, I need you, Canadians need you. You need to be out there, standing up like you're doing today. Speak out. Speak to your colleagues, your family, your friends. Don't be shy. Explain to them the situation. And if we don't do anything, it will be worse and worse. We count on you. Canadians count on you. Let's fight for our freedoms. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, let's give it up for Maxime Barrie. How good does it feel to have federal support? How good does it feel to have a federal politician on our side? Yeah, man, they really trying, you know, with Dougie Boy there on what was that, last night, telling us that you know, we all got to stay home and this and that. So again, make sure you make contact with me and my team outside of the stage so you can get a hold of those COVID survival kits. It's important that we have those.